to the Big Success Show. Today, the best thing to give. Brought to you by FinancialFreedomTool.com. Plenty of money for life.
Tips to be your best with the professor and Mary-Lynn for your big success.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Wow, can you believe that it's here already? I say that every year.
Well, Thanksgiving is not only a wonderful day for family, fun, and let's not forget food.
Well, of course, the main event. Yeah.
But it also kicks off the most wonderful time of the year.
You're doing Andy Williams proud.
Thank you. Well, I don't know about proud.
I don't know. We're going to get sued by the Andy Williams family.
Marilyn's just like, this is not the most wonderful time of the show. Hi, I'm George Kruger, a.k.a. the professor.
The singing professor today. And I'm Mary-Lynn.
So now, Mary-Lynn, here's a question for you.
Okay.
We're celebrating Thanksgiving, the act of giving thanks. So thanks and giving,
Yes.
right? We're kind of seeing this as two parts. Do you feel like Thanksgiving, like thinking about that, all that's implied by the term, not the holiday, but the term itself, just Thanksgiving, does that seem like it's a passive thing or an active thing to you?
Eating is active. Thinking about what I'm thankful for, would that be considered passive?
Well, that's what most people think, right? That it's passive, that we're self-reflecting, things we should be grateful for example, or that we should give more or something like that. And people feel like it's a passive thing, but the reality is it's an active thing when done right. And that action is actually sparked by an emotion, which is sparked by being active in your head, saying, okay.
So what's active?
Well, let's look at an example both. So I could think to myself, I just love Mary-Lynn. She's the most amazing person in the world. And she's just awesome.
Oh.
And I think that to myself, right?
I hope you think that often.
Well, of course, Mary-Lynn. But the thing is, what if I say that to you? What if I say, Mary-Lynn, I think you are the most amazing person. By the way, I say this all the time, don't I? I think you're the most amazing person I've ever met. You're wonderful. I love you dearly.
Thank you.
So that's an active, that's being active with it, right? That's getting out of our head and now sharing that with another human being.
Yes.
Okay. So the research shows that when we do that, when we get it out of just our mind and we take action on things, we take action on being grateful and giving, that actually we're more likely to achieve our goals. Isn't that amazing?
That is.
That just the sheer act of being thankful to people, having an attitude of gratefulness, is going to help us achieve our goals faster.
And we actually have links to two bits of research about this.
Right. The second one is just actually showing that there are actually as many benefits to the giver as there are to the receiver in giving.
Wow, that's great. So you can find the links to this research to learn more about it with the show notes of our post today. So it seems only natural for us to discuss thanks and giving. And so we're going to start with thanks. And,
you're welcome.
And we want to be active here because we have a whole lot to be thankful for this year. We just want to start with thanking you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for listening to this podcast. There's no way for us to fully express how much your kind words, your responses to our newsletters, your suggestions, your participation, all of those things mean so much to us. We love hearing from you. You are big goal getters. You inspire us. And we thank you for doing that.
And as a result of all that, we get paid big dividends because we get to see you grow. And we grow too.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the whole thing about big success is we help each other. And a couple of weeks ago, we did a show celebrating 12 years of big success.
12 years.
And to kick off our next 12 years, we aired a podcast episode, which was our last one, which was our 1000th podcast episode.
Yes.
So, we're grateful and thankful that we get to do the things that we do.
Now, it's been quite a ride, and we can't say that it has been easy.
No.
Because at times it's been difficult, but that's the thing that helps you grow, because nothing worthwhile ever is easy, right?
No, that's true. And we feel so blessed that we get to do the work that we absolutely love to do. And we feel doubly blessed because we get to do that work with each other. And as you just heard, George adores me. So I...
Yes, you heard that part. I'm still waiting, Mary-Lynn.
And I adore him too.
Many people say that, they just can't possibly imagine ever working with their spouse, but we find it works for us.
Right.
And, same thing as in your life. If it works for you, it works.
And coming up, we're going to talk about giving and what Ben Franklin says is the best thing to give. Right after these words from our sponsor, financialfreedomtool.com. Plenty of money for life.
How do your personal finances stack up to your neighbors? The new Financial Freedom Tool shows you how your income and expenses compare to other people like you, so that you quickly see how to save more money. Learn more at financialfreedomtool.com.
Today, we're celebrating Thanksgiving by discussing thanks, which we've already done, and now giving. And since Thanksgiving is followed by the season for giving, we're going to share a great quote about giving from Ben Franklin.
He said, "The best thing to give to your enemy is forgiveness. To an opponent, tolerance. To a friend, your heart. To your child, a good example. To a father, deference. To your mother, conduct that will make her proud of you. To yourself, respect. To all men, charity."
Wow, that is such a powerful quote.
It really is. And for us, the two of us, it raised some questions. So see how you feel about our takeaway from this wonderful quote. It's the questions that we asked ourselves as a result.
Because he's asking about the best thing to give to the people around you. And so I'm thinking, how can my heart be more loving this year? How can my mind be more open so that I pay more attention to the people around me and give them what they need?
Like my coworker could use a compliment. A stranger needs a smile. Perhaps my boss needs a solution rather than a problem.
Thanksgiving is a time where we get to count our blessings. We know how blessed we are. And it's a time to get out of our heads, our own heads, so that we can spend more time sharing those blessings with others.
I love that, Mary-Lynn. That's just so powerful. And I think we should just keep in mind, it's not just Thanksgiving, right? This is an attitude that we need to carry with us throughout the year.
And be active, right?
And be active, exactly right. Now, here's what we really want to know. We want to know, what do you feel is the best thing for you to give this year?
Call us and leave a message at 888-455-BIGG. Email us on our website or leave a comment in the show notes.
We thank you very much for listening today and wish you happy Thanksgiving.
Until next time,
here's to your big success.
Tips to be your best with the Professor and Mary-Lynn for your big success.
Find big success at biggsuccess.com.